Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mahjong Talk. I'm your host Peter Vaughn. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. So let's just get started in today's events. So I want to apologize to you guys for last week because I couldn't make it because I had a sore throat and I wasn't able to present you guys with the right content because, with a sore throat, basically your throat is not very useful, I guess. My throat's pretty much almost like 98% better, so hopefully I can provide proper value for you guys. And also, I'm trying the mic on a different place, so that way I notice that whenever I play, my breathing kind of goes into because it goes into the audio a bit. So I decided just to basically put the mic in a different place and try that out. And hopefully you guys can hear me through this. All right, so the event in Mahjong Soul is the Night of Legends. And I'm playing as one of my favorite characters from my Mahjong series, Washizu. One of my favorite Mahjong series, I mean. I didn't create the series. So basically I'm the old man. And basically what I want to talk about in this episode is emotional freedom. So what is emotional freedom? Emotional freedom is basically the ability to free yourself from all the emotions, whether it be negative or positive. Yeah, why not follow that? And I'll take this one here, put this one here. And emotional freedom is basically the power to get control of your emotions. Your emotions, whether they be happy or sad, they don't compel you to feel a certain sense. Ooh, declared reach already. And so I've been thinking about this concept of emotional freedom for a while. And hopefully I can. Oh, dang it. That's so close. So close. Yeah, emotional freedom is basically the hardest thing I think we humans have to face, actually, because it's much more harder to break the chains of emotional freedom than, say, break the chains of financial freedom. Well, break the chain, I would have to say, put a little emoji there just to humor him. Yeah, so the good example there is that, like, when I put that emoji up from the game, is like, I'm releasing that emotion of turmoil that I felt when he just basically won off that, that sort of thing. And the thing of it is that, yeah, like, I don't know if that's a good example, but emotional freedom, say you're going through a bad day. Oh, no, like, say you don't like your job. You don't like your job and you feel like you're completely trapped. And you're trapped by it not only because of your situation, but because your mind is telling you you're trapped. And this goes into the plethora of, I would have to say, feeling like the victim of your life. And I think that's the reason why people resort to, other means to make themselves happy, like buying stuff. Because some people they stress shop because they feel as if they're trapped by something that they're not in control of. And I thought about my own situation and I thought about, okay, what is it that I'm trapping myself in? What is it that I'm basically limiting myself to? And it's my insecurities, my perceptions of how reality, or at least a life, is supposed to be lived. In addition to I would have to say, in addition to my own limiting beliefs, as it were. And that holds you back. That holds you back from having emotional freedom. So what does emotional freedom feel like? Well, emotional freedom feels like, well, I'm still working on it too. But I feel like I'm getting closer. I feel like I'm getting closer to it. And emotional freedom to me is that your ability to be satisfied with your life, even though it seems like everything is not exactly what it seems to be. Uh, oh, okay, good. um, let's see here. The other person went off me. Hopefully, 2000 is not that bad, but I am in fourth place. So, getting back to emotional freedom, guys. So, emotional freedom for me, I would have to say, is my ability to release myself from this sort of victimizing mindset. Because before, as you guys, if you guys have watched me for a while, you guys know that I'm indifferent to my job. I don't hate it, but at the same time, I feel like, yeah, there's some days I just don't want to go because, like maybe I wanted to have a late night spending time with my friends or something like that, or, you know, like because a lot of the friends that I've made this year, they're younger than me, and some of them are YouTubers. Well, I would have to say I only know like three YouTubers. It's not like I'm like, oh, it's like oh, I know a lot of famous people and stuff. No, I only know like three brilliant YouTubers so far. So far, I hope to meet more, and like I mean, when I say that, I mean like I just want to meet people, whether it be YouTuber or not. That sort of thing. I would like to meet you guys too because you guys have built the channel. You guys built the channel, and I wouldn't be making videos if it weren't for you guys' support and you guys basically saying, you can do it, Peter. That sort of thing. And also, speaking of friends, I did make a video about like me and my friends in real life playing Mahjong. That's part one, by the way. I'm still editing part two. I don't know how long it will take me to edit that one because it's about an hour long. And usually my videos are like about 20 to 30 minutes. So, well, I mean, I can do it, but the thing of it is that with my friends, I want to add more comedy to those videos because it's a lot more livelier. And if you want to see part one, I'll put it in a video card. I don't know which way to point. I think it would be right over here. What over here? Or over here, wherever I put it. And those videos take me a while to edit. Yeah, so basically emotional freedom. Before I used to be dreading my job. I used to be like, why am I in this job? Like, why am I putting myself to suffer and all that stuff? But then I began to think, okay, how can I get out of my situation? And that mindset itself, it was good, but at the same time, it wasn't enough. So what can I do to free myself from that? And I had to think about all the positives about my job. What were the positives? And the positives were that I don't have to deal with ringing phones. I don't have to send emails to people. I basically just do what I do in front of the machine, process stuff, and like just fill out like the appropriate paperwork to like make sure that everything's like in proper order. Yes. Well, I got that 2000 back. I got that 2000 back from everybody. So, nice. Well, at least I'm at third place. And it's still round two of the game. So that means I still have a long ways to go. Great. Oh, this hand is not too bad. I think I'll discard this east. I don't really need it. Ooh. So the difference in this type of Mahjong is that everybody can see each other's tiles. So I have to be very careful not to discard these two tiles because these two tiles nobody can see. But everything else, everybody can see. Ooh. No, I don't want this too. And that's emotional freedom for you. You have to be openly vulnerable. You have to be openly vulnerable. And being vulnerable is not easy. It's never easy. So emotional freedom for me, I basically wasn't emotionally. I would have to say right now, I'm like at the borderline between being emotionally free, but at the same time, I feel like I have long ways to go. And I think when you're emotionally free, you feel that. You feel as if there's a lot of things you still have to learn. So you become humble with yourself. And dang, I should have kept that 5. Oh well. But this blank 8 could help me. I mean, not this blank. It's not blank. It's not transparent. It's not transparent. So this non-transparent 8 might help me. It might help me. I don't know how, but it might. Or, I don't know. So this type of mahjong is called washizu mahjong. It's basically you just playing with transparent tiles. So basically, you see what what all your opponents have, but your opponents see what you have in your hand. And I definitely should have kept that 5. This is 4, 5, 6. Well, what can you do, huh? What can you do? I made the decision. Now I have to be emotionally free to forgive myself at this point. Oh, ooh. I think I'll discard the 8 now. Yeah, emotional freedom is the most difficult thing, I believe. Ooh, nice. Why not? Let's try that. All I have is this. All I have to cover is this 7. Everyone else has like more than one tile that's like completely covered. But I have 4 tiles that I can win on. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, this person did discard this one. I think they're afraid because all the bamboo tiles are pretty dangerous at this point, and they can see if they can see that there's a 3 here. The only tile they can't guess is this one, which might not help me, but at the same time, hopefully it does. Oh, this person. Yes, I got it. Run. Okay. It's not too much. 26. Not too bad. But at least I got it from this person. So, 3rd place still. Still maintaining that 3rd place. Yeah, I don't need this north. Yeah, emotional freedom is like, I think one of the difficult, like, I think it's something that you can relish in because not everybody has mastered it. Now, many people can envision it in certain ways. Like for me, I feel like I'm in that moment of Zen where I feel like, okay, like things are not working out for me, but I can be calm about it. I can be calm about it and deal with it. And you know, finding that space, like finding that space within yourself to basically say, yeah, I have negative emotions, but these negative emotions, they won't compel me to make myself a victim of my own life. And when you take that power, when you take that mindset of being a victim in your mind, it really awakens you to see that you're not a victim. And when you're not a victim, you feel as if you could just explore and wander the field. For me, it would be basically that field would be like, you know, being able to meet new people, being able to expand my horizons, also being able to see the beauty in the world. I think I'll discard this 9. And seeing the beauty in the world, I think, is the best thing for anybody, especially to share it with everybody. As you guys know, if you've been with me since the beginning, I'm really interested in like intellectual pursuits, like studying math and physics, and you know, learning more about how to be kind to others. And it's all about the energy you put out in the world too, because before my energy I would be very stuck in my own world. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. Like for me, I like it. I like daydreaming because it allows me to imagine and see the better versions of myself. But at the same time, it kind of subjects me to being stuck, into a certain way, like certain mindsets. So I had to release myself from those perceptions. And life is all about that. Life is all about those double-edged swords. And sometimes we have double-edged swords that protect us, but at the same time they kind of limit us to a certain degree. So the point is not to get rid of that sword, not to get rid of your tools, I should say, but to sharpen them so they can be handled for all types of situations. And that's what I'm doing every day. I'm trying to basically sharpen my mind sharpen my mind and my mentality to basically say, okay, I'm not that sociable, but at the same time, I have to learn to adapt and to be uncomfortable at times. Yeah, I'll get rid of this 9 here. Usually when this happens, okay, good. I was afraid my internet was going to kick out while I'm recording for you guys. That sucks too when your internet connection just suddenly cuts out, especially when you're doing a recording session. But all is good. All is good. Person's waiting for a while. Okay. No. Okay, I don't have to worry about because they already discarded one of circles, which means they're not waiting on that tile. And emotional freedom, I think, is something that all you guys can master because when you think about it, emotional freedom, not everybody has it. And not everyone's going to master it. In fact, like probably a majority of a society hasn't mastered it because like you can see that there are a lot of people in society that are still buying things. Oh. Wow, this person won big. Oh, well, not that. I mean, 52 points isn't. It's big. It's whatevs. Yeah. Well, at least I'm in 3rd place. Well, looks like a Gagi, one of my favorite main characters from the first Mahjong series that inspired me, won. Nice. Nice. I got a bond gift. Well, let me just help take you guys out of the rain. If you guys want to play Mahjong Soul, the Night of Legends is going to last until November 16th. And thankfully, we went through daylight savings here in the States. I'm not sure how it is in your country. But daylight savings is either we turn our clocks forward or we turn our clocks back. So we turn our clocks an hour backwards. I actually experienced it last night when I was doing karaoke with my friends last night. So basically, it was like 2 o'clock, and then we went back to 1 o'clock. That was pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my. Actually, I'm just gonna first get you guys out of the rain here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my main screen here. Let me check if I'm back on the main screen. Yes, I am. So, guys, I hope you like what you saw. If you like what you saw, consider a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my latest videos. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I usually update on Twitter, so in case, like, you know, I get sick again or whatever, I usually post a little message for you guys on Twitter just to let you guys know. Or if you want to join the new Bridge Discord server, yeah, I will also leave a link for that down below. So, guys, everyone is precious. You're as precious as everyone else. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.